What is up, my fellow gamers, and welcome back to another Roblox video. Today I'll be talking about the Roblox SCP games that people do enjoy playing it. Now, you may have either played or watched an SCP game. It can be the actual containment breach or the Roblox version of it. But in the Roblox community, the SCP fandom is really split into three parts. Number one is the secret lab fans or games. Number two is containment breach. And the last one, number three, is roleplay or showcasing SCPs. Before I want to carry on, I just want to say that only 75% of people do watch my videos aren't subscribed, and if you're one of them 75% of people that aren't subscribed, I recommend you go down below and subscribe. I'm almost close to 100 subscribers, and I do Roblox videos every single day. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Right now, the most popular secret lab game is SCP Breach. This game has over 400 plays at the minute and has a 90% positive rating to the game. It adds more than enough classes into the game. This includes Serpent's Hand, more SCPs you can play as or see, like the Burning Guy. I forgot his number, but you can play as a Burning Guy. There's so many SCPs you can play as, which is really good. You can pick game modes on however you like to play it. Normally people would play the classic containment breach, but there are some cases where it can be like, I don't know, for example, SCPs versus good guys, you know, or like Serpent's Hands versus Nine-Tailed Fox units. Now, the second popular one, and you might have seen a Roblox YouTuber known as Ruben Sim make countless videos on this game, is literally just called Containment Breach. Now, what separates this Breach is that this is the classic version of it. There isn't new classes or SCPs, it's straight up the same SCP lab. These two games that I've mentioned is really good, and I highly recommend checking the game itself, and I'll obviously have a link down below in the description if you want to check them out. It is really good, and I do recommend playing it. Okay, so for my personal opinion, if you want to have fun, alright, when playing the game with other people as well, other than just, you know, typing, you can speak to them as well, I'd recommend downloading the Steam game, SCP Secret Lab, the actual game itself. It's totally free, and you'll have the time of your life. They troll around, you know, they're goofy people on. It's probably the best community you can be in. It's a small community as well, so it's not like a big community for SCP Secret Lab. Yeah, like I said, for my opinion, I prefer the actual game than the Roblox game. Now, I may be wrong on this, but I only found one good top-notch containment breach game, and it's called SCP Anomaly Breach. This game is fantastic. It's literally the carbon copy of the actual game SCP Containment Breach, but it has multiplayer, and since it has multiplayer, it's more fun since people goof around and so. There are multiple endings to this game, such as Polygon, which is the hardest mode to beat due to having one inventory space, and only 700 people have beaten that mode. Honestly, congrats to those guys. They were either lucky to find that SCP key. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, in the game there is an SCP, which is a key that opens every single locked door, meaning if that was randomly open and they were playing on that mode, they could just literally grab the key and just escape by hiding from the Nine-Tailed Fox unit, which is, you have to be extremely lucky, because that only happened to me once and I failed to go because that 173 just snapped my neck, and I was like, damn, well, there goes my run, and I just gave up. And it was a proper jump scare. It was probably more scarier than the other two that I was talking about. If you like to goof around and be with your friends when playing Containment Breach, I recommend this game. If not, then stick to the classic Containment Breach, which you can download for free, but it's not on Steam. You have to download it from the website. Now, the final section, number 3, that I'm going to talk about isn't really just one or two games. There is so many games to talk about, such as SCP Demonstrations, SCP-F Site Delta, SCP Futuristic. There's so many games I can talk about. I'll just give my opinion on it. If you're into role-playing and seeing what SCPs would do to you if you interacted with them or something, if you want to test around something, I recommend checking those games out, especially SCP demonstrations. If you're into role-playing, you can check, I don't know, SCP F Site Delta or SCP Futuristic. That's really up to you. Well, anyways, that's all I got for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm almost close to 100 subscribers. The growth on my channel is amazing, and if I could just hit 100 subscribers, it would be much appreciated. Yeah, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Peace out.